So today, Donald Trump declared in the White House that the price of groceries and especially eggs have come way down, all thanks to his presidency so far. Don't listen to me, listen to Donald Trump say it himself.
But if you remember my first week, I was standing here, Paul, and they were screaming about eggs. The cost of eggs have gone through the roof. They were up like 500, crazy, like 4 or 5 times. And we won't have eggs for Easter, they were saying. There will be no eggs. You can't order eggs. They wanted us to order plastic in the shape of eggs. Well, yesterday we had 48,000 people at the Easter hunt. They call it the Easter roll at the White House. And we had all eggs. And as you know, the cost of eggs has come down like 93, 94% since we took office. And they're pretty much normally priced now. Great job. Our Secretary of Agriculture, Brooke Rollins, did a very good job. But groceries have come down. It's all coming down.
Please, do not let Donald Trump insult your intelligence and gaslight you into thinking that groceries are cheaper than what they actually are, because you're the one going to the grocery store and paying the bill, not Donald Trump. You're the one suffering because Donald Trump is making everything more expensive thanks to his tariffs and trade war that he's created with the entire globe.
The world is falling apart when it's my turn to become an adult. The first year I enter the workforce, countries go in economy war. Wow, every day is a breaking news. Breaking news, this happened. Breaking news, this person did this. Breaking news, there's a hurricane somewhere, tsunami somewhere, earthquake somewhere. Like, seriously? Give me a freaking break. Do I save up for retirement or do I save up firewood and water? Like, tell me when lights are gonna be off. Tell me when we are going all in, hiding in basement, the hell is breaking loose. Because I just keep hearing bad news on bad news and bad news every day. Every day. And I still have to keep paying my bills. Like, seriously? Has the world always been this bad, or is it because I understand the news now? Like, I'm old enough to understand what's going on. Because ever since I understand what's going on in the world, I am waiting for some hope and some good news every day. Every year is bad. I'm like, oh, next year is going to be good. Next year is going to be good. 2024 is our year. No, 2025 is our year. Worse than 2024. And it's just February. Like, seriously? Let me catch a freaking breath. I just graduated a few months ago. Just entered the workforce. Just one good year. Oh my god. And the prices are already going up. Like, seriously?
Here again with another grocery store rant. And I know I look crazy today. I do not care. It's been a crappy day. Anyhow, has anybody else had to switch brands, switch flavors, just switch up everything that they buy because what you need is no longer available or so freaking outrageous? It's ridiculous what shit's costing these days. Here's an example. Now, we didn't always buy this because I'm not bougie. I really prefer this, but that was today it was just too pricey. So, we went from that to whatever. Like, you can't afford that anymore, or even that. Here's another example. I'm talking about labels, not the actual what's in the can. You used to be able to get this. Then I went to this. Now I'm over here at Aldi's getting this. Like, come on.
We all know grocery prices are getting pretty expensive nowadays, but I do want to just draw attention to the fact of the difference between the shops and that there is still value. Now, what I didn't realize is the difference is actually huge. So, between shopping in like a Waitrose compared to like Aldi or Iceland is genuinely 40 to 50% even for the same product. I was looking at Bird's Eye fish fingers today. In Waitrose for 32, it's over £9, and the exact same packet in Iceland is £5. So honestly, if you just switch a shop and probably get the same items, you can save considerable amount just by going to a different supermarket, even if the items are the same.
I just spent $176 on groceries, so I'm gonna show you everything I got. 2 packs of romaine lettuce, 1 bundle of green onion, 1 red onion, 6 avocados, 3 cucumbers, pack of strawberries and blueberries, some medium Kroger salsa, cheddar cheese, bread, a dozen eggs, 2 tubs of Greek yogurt, 3 tubs of cottage cheese, fat-free ranch, G. Hughes barbecue sauce, 2 6-packs of canned chicken, frozen mixed berries for smoothies, 2 packs of chicken, bagel bites, cranberry and pineapple juice, onion powder, Sprite Zero, and finally Dr. Pepper Cherry Zero Sugar. And that, my friends, is what $176 can get you at the grocery store.
Hey TikTok, what's going on? Let's talk grocery prices. So, being a military veteran, I have one of the great benefits of being able to go on the base and buy groceries and stuff from the commissary. It's a huge savings. You know, the prices in these other commercial grocery stores like Safeway, Giant, you know, Harris Teeter, all those other places that you buy groceries out in town, the prices are way more expensive. So, check out what I spent on a family of 3 for 2 weeks. Here's a rundown of my costs from the Fort Meade Commissary, the Army base here in Maryland. Prices are pretty decent. You know, they're a little high in some areas on some things, but for the most part, you know, not bad. Some of these prices are actually like doubled if you go out in town to one of those premier supermarkets. So I spent a little over $400 for a family of 3 for 2 weeks. Now keep in mind there are some like toothpaste items, you know, hygiene items and things like this included in here. So my bill normally runs, before, you know, inflation and everything went crazy, I could usually feed my family for about $275 to $320. Now keep in mind, at current prices, that's for 2 weeks. So mid-month again, I'm going to have to go back and probably spend another, you know, $250, $300 to carry us out for the rest of the month. So that averages out to be about $800 a month roughly to feed my family for the month. And I know some people out there, especially in high cost areas, which Maryland is one of, are paying way more. So, you know, when you sit here and talk about inflation and grocery prices and these corporations still price gouging, it's important to understand that prices don't have to be this high. These corporations are just getting us socialized to pay higher prices. That way they can just keep them high. A lot of the goods and services that we're paying for, the service hasn't gotten any better. You're not getting more for your money. You're just paying more money for the same stuff. And Congress really needs to act and enact legislation to stop this price gouging, because it's getting out of control. It should not cost this much to feed your family, especially a family like mine is only 3 people. And I know some people out there have much larger families, 2 adults, 3 or 4 kids. I know the costs have to be astronomical. So Congress, we need to fix this.
Right, we're going to try out Aldi in America and let you guys know if it's expensive or not. So the price of organic eggs are only $5.49 in here. Alright, so we've gone round and we've done all the shopping that we need to get from this shop in Aldi. And let me show you what we've got in our basket, cart, whatever you call it. So that's pretty much what we've got. What would you say that is? Half full? Half full trolley? Yeah. Yeah. So we're going to go to the checkout and then we'll let you know how much it costs. Alright, so now we're back home. We've got our shopping on the counter. We're ready to put it back. But now the moment you've all been waiting for, how much did it cost us? Well, we got loads of organic stuff, organic chicken, organic eggs. We like to shop organic anyways. But it didn't cost $200, it didn't cost $300. It actually only cost $142.22. I mean, it's quite a bit of shopping there, really. And there's lots there.
We've got like a Danish, raspberry Danish thing. I'm looking forward to taking it.
There we go.
We've got some chicken nuggets, like a big packet of chicken nuggets. Normally they're like $10, $11, but I don't think that was that much. I think that was like $6.
Yeah.
And these pizzas, everywhere we've gone, they're like $11 plus more. But these are massive, and they were, I think that was about just under $8.
Yeah.
But they're fresh.
Yeah.
They're the naughty bits.
They're the naughty bits. Right, so I'll show you the receipt so you can stop and have a look at it, whatever you want to do. And yeah, thanks for watching the video. Give us a thumbs up if you like the video. And don't forget to follow us along and we'll share more shopping adventures and we'll find all the best places to shop and all the worst places to shop as well. Right, so that is the receipt just there.
Okay, y'all. Quick little Aldi's haul. Rapid fire while I'm in the car still. And yes, I went to Aldi's with color in my hair because I don't give a foot. Whatever this Prime Berry Freeze stuff is, it was on clearance for 95 cents. Delicious. 2 loaves of keto bread, wheat, white. We needed oatmeal or oats. So, thing of oats. These things, freaking amazing. They're like cheese fries, but they're not breaded. You just fry them in oil. Okay, only a couple more things. Had to get some tomato sauce and big thing of ketchup, organic. And I needed to get salsa. I really wanted shakshuka, so I needed salsa and tomato sauce. And then last thing I needed was some lentils to make lentil burgers. Of course, I had to get the big ass Foxy Strawberries. Foxy Strawberries has my heart. And you know how I had to check out the Isle of Shame clearance lip mask, $3.
Okay, I'm back from the grocery store, and I'm carrying everything in at once. I have everything in my hands. One trip into the house, but $102 spent. So here it is. You gotta see this. Do you see those few little bags? Yep, there's 5 of them. There's 5 bags. This is groceries for one person, for me, because I live alone. For 1 week, $102. I'm not done. Stay with me. This is what I got. You can see here I got a bag of kale. I got some lettuce, some celery, some tomatoes. I started to get fresh green beans, and I was buying fresh vegetables, and they were so expensive that I decided to just get frozen. So I got a few frozen vegetables. I got some mushrooms. I got the only 2 meats that I bought, salmon, and I bought some shrimp. That's the meat I'm going to eat this week. I got some nuts. I got some grass-fed butter, which is healthier than regular butter. I got some, some heavy whipping cream, a little bit of cheese, and I got a few fruits. Now, I will give you this. Dragon fruit is very expensive. It is, but it works wonders. If you know, you know. How are y'all doing it? I mean, people who have families. How are you feeding your families? Like I told you, I'm by myself. It's just me. And thankfully, I praise God, I'm able to buy the foods that I need. Of course, I leave the grocery store with an attitude because it's ridiculous. But how are you doing it? If you have 2 or 3 kids, if you're a single mom, how are you feeding your family? If you're husband and wife and got kids, how are y'all doing it? Look, this is ridiculous. I hate this place. Living in the United States sucks. And all of you that are going to come into the comment to tell me that this is the greatest country in the world, you lie. You have been convinced, brainwashed through all the propaganda. It's a lie that you believe, but I understand a lie believed is or true becomes your truth, but it's not my truth. This place is awful. And for the one that's coming to say leave, go back to where you came from. That's exactly what I want to do. Could you help me convince my children and my grandchildren that we need to go back? If they'll go with me, I'm out. Peace. Peace out. Deuces. $102 for one person for 1 week.
So y'all, I'm at my favorite grocery store, and I just want to show y'all the prices on some of this stuff. Hold up. This is really great tomato sauce, like spaghetti sauce, and it's $11.99. Wow. This is the signature select roasted onion and garlic pasta sauce, and it's $2.49. And I think I'm gonna try this one. Parmesan cheese, $8.99. This is $8.99. OMG, when did this cheese become $12? Look at that. $13. I remember when these were like $1.50.
Yes, those ever-rising prices that seem to go up every time we blink. It's frustrating, right? Whether you're budgeting for a family or shopping solo, We've all felt the pinch at the checkout counter. But why is this happening, and what can we do about it? If you're feeling this too, don't forget to like this video, drop a comment below to share your grocery struggles, and subscribe to AI Crystal for more updates, insights, and smart tips to navigate the world we live in.